Welcome to SpArC. I'm going to take you on a little tour so you can see some of the pictures. So in we go. So it's a leisure centre, theatre, little bar, all kinds of things for the local community. So we'll start off here, and we've got painting that I did last year when it was kind of amazing light, and then below one from recently, walking up through the batch, and then another one from recently, which is a cement works in the Peak District, which looks somewhat like a cathedral. So then we'll take you over here, and you can see it's got nice wooden furnishings, and here we've got painting after Owen Weirdley, this painting is in Leeds. And then here is the little collage that was the basis of my painting, It Wasn't Eve. And this one here actually was used to advertise the Royal West of England Academy summer programme, which is quite exciting. And then we've got this little dinky one here for someone who hasn't got much money but wants lots of lovely colour. So then we go through, and you can see there is a gym, and then this way goes to the swimming pool, and this is where the main body of the exhibition is. So just so you can see what's going on, that is the exhibition space, and we've got all this lovely light comes in, the sun comes in the afternoon, very attractive. So we've got all kinds of things going on here, everything from the bog, which is one of my favourite areas in Shropshire. So we've got some still life and Shapwick Heath in Somerset. All along the bottom here, we've got some of my copies or inspired by paintings. We've got Bert Morisot, Gabrielle Munter, Anna Berger, a bit of Van Gogh, and that's one of my own, Ploughed Field Lone Barn. And above, some of you might recognise this from my social media, that's two vases. And then we've got here the still life, conversation. Kind of imagine them all having a little chat. This is one of my favourites, Quiet Lake. It's been beautifully framed by Miko Framers in Nailsworth. So it is a bit more expensive. And another one of my favourite places to go swimming, River Thames at Kemble. Then over here we've got some more after Tom Thompson and after David Milne, and Caer Caradoc, one of my favourite places to climb. You'll probably see, sorry about the reflections from the windows, you'll see there's a lot of paintings of woodland and this gate. Very obsessed with this gate. So this one is a little gouache and pastel piece. There's another one very similar just to come. So lots of paintings of woodland. So we've got blue, Lower Vessons, we've got a Welsh stream, painting after Lois Dodd, who's a Canadian artist, actually no, American artist, some massive gladioli. After Emil Nolde, another one of my hero artists, and some Heathland. Now this is actually a limited edition of print. The original painting is owned by a friend. It's only five copies, unframed, only £15 each, so absolute bargain. This is a painting after Cézanne. I'm really kind of I really enjoy painting after various artists. It really helps develop your style and makes you appreciate. I'm sure lots of you will recognise this Monet painting. And then this one here is very textured. You can see all the gluey bits and bobs in it. The Hills Call Me Again, professionally framed, so a bit more expensive. Over here, we've got a collage, Time for Tea. Hidden Mitcheldean. This is a really beautiful little hidden area, and there's actually available a print of this as well, a giclée print, so very good condition print, also professionally framed. And Pine Woodland. You can see my obsession with trees. One of my favourite painters, Matisse, this is after his Moroccan landscape. I just love that purple sky. And a lot of you will recognise this, Mitchell's Fold, again, fabulous place, stone circle, very isolated place. And then down here, the woods in the summer, and more woodland, but this is after Paula Modeston Becker. And wood at sunset, followed by fallen tree and, I don't know if you can see it very well, bridge and mill. So this is a mixed media thing. There's gouache, it's acrylic, pastels, crayon, all kinds of things, both of them. Make a nice diptych actually together. And then this one here is a sort of semi-abstract called Spring Blossom. Quite like that. And another little gouache. And Autumn is Coming. Now this is limited edition print, beautifully done giclée print. Again, the original is owned by someone, and it's a limited edition of 30, and unframed it's £40. This one framed is 95. Got a little gouache here, sunset over the field. And then over here we've got another inspired by, this is Lucy Jones, who is actually a local artist, lives near Ludlow, fabulous painter, paints a lot of local landscapes, so this is inspired by her. And then I did say there would be another one of this image. This is watercolour and pastel rather than gouache. Shropshire Barn, again, you can have the original, or there are 5 prints, only £10 each. Little painting of more trees, and this was a lovely walk did last spring. Wild pear flowering on top of the hill. Early morning in the woods, that's the special pink dappled light you get. Now these two here, this is actually a diptych. You could own both of them together for £100, or one each is £60. So that is bouquet 1 and bouquet 2. And we've got another little diptych here, which again, fly free and grow, or you can have them both. And they're £35 each, or £70 for both of them. This one here is called Dreaming Spires. You can imagine why. Tulip Riot. I adore tulips, as some of you know. So we've got some more tulips here. And we've got wild flowers from a walk that I went on not so long ago. And this here is called Late Winter Daisies. Suddenly, this is a print, watercolour, lino cut. It's real multimedia type thing. This one is Feathers Falling, just a monoprint, really effective. And then we've got Stillwater, which is a mixed media one. This one here is quite large, very dramatic. It's called Sunset and Storm, professionally framed, anti-reflective glass and everything, so a little bit more expensive, but would look stunning, I think. And then we've got Blue Hills up here, which is again mixed media, lots of texture, acrylics, stuff mixed into it, again professionally framed. Then finally we've got Winter Sunset Lower Vessons. This one was exhibited in Bristol recently. And then we've got a long thin one, which is Shropshire Barn, early spring. Again, you'll recognise the views, and these are the Stiper Stones, which you've probably heard of. Fabulous, lovely place in the Shropshire Hills, dramatic granite tours, as it were. Then we've got a couple to finish off of abstract pieces, A Walk in the Hills, and The Moon Rises. And that, folks, is the exhibition. So you see it's a long corridor. There's a lot to choose from. If you want to order anything and you can't get here, you can contact SpArC, and you'll be able to say what you want to buy. We'll have to sort out postage, or you can collect from me. But 15% goes to SpArC, which is a fabulous local resource. So I hope that you will support them as well as me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the film. Thanks, bye.